Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm not investing in Lordstown Motors anymore and why I've sold out of my position. Now, before the hate and comments come, I want you to keep an open mind. Remember, I found out about Nkla Motors when it was VTIQ before a lot of people even went into it. I want to be horribly wrong about this company because remember, I'm heavily invested in Workhorse and Workhorse has a 10% stake in this. And let's get to that. The Workhorse deal. Workhorse has a 10% stake in it, and that deal means it gets 1% of any profits. But it also means it gets 1% of any financing. So experts think it will take an extra $300 million to bring the endurance truck to market. So if they raise finance in any way by diluting, by floating more shares, which most Spaqs do, or by going to the bank and borrowing money, and it's usually in the hundreds of millions or millions, tens of millions, 1% of that instantly goes to Workhorse. A lot of people are saying Diamond Peak Holdings is a better bet than Workhorse, and I understand because of the pre-orders why they would think that, because they have the pre-orders and Workhorse doesn't. But the thing is, if Lordstown Motors succeeds, then Workhorse will get a percentage of that. Now, thing that gets there's so many red flags here. This is what gets me. You know, when there's multiple red flags, I stay clear. The first one is no one's got up and close and personal for a ride along. With a lot of cars and a lot of these sort of things that are new entrants, the auto magazines and auto reviewers, they tend to invite them in to test it out and even to look at it, take photos so that they can promote it. None of that has happened. No one has even seen it up close and personal. It's the sort of thing that happened with Nkla. Now, even with Nkla, they took the item to an auto show. They took the semi to an auto show and allowed one of the auto reviewers to climb in and see the truck. And with the endurance, they're not. Now, I said before, when the president visited, and caught COVID. Very soon he had positive test after, and I'm surprised they haven't quarantined it or at least tested. When they did do a video, like a reveal video, I was surprised, and this was during the height of the pandemic. I was surprised with the lack of social distancing, and when Ohio was one of the hotspots. Now, you had Mike Pence visiting before Donald Trump, and you then had the reveal where the truck didn't drive on the stage, it was rolled onto the stage, a bit like Nkla. And all you heard about was the administration. You didn't hear anything. If I was the first company to bring a truck with in-wheel motors to market, I would be, pardon this, but I would be And no one expects it to be like Elon Musk, but they, you know, you would be shouting it from the skies. Now, look at Psth. He said he has a solid state battery, and he's gone on TV to show it and explain it and shout about it. The thing is, where people haven't seen it in action, there hasn't been as much publicity about it, but he has been shouting about it. Now, you haven't had anything of the interior until recently. You had a couple of photos, not even a video. There's been no B-roll till recently, and I just think there's so many red flags. There's been no information given out about now, GM's deal with them. They bought the plant from GM. Only GM financed it for them, and no one is giving out any information regarding the finance deal. Do GM get controlling interest in Lordstown Motors? Do they get a percentage of shares? Do they get a 10-20% interest on their investment? We hear GM have invested $70 million in it. But this isn't like Nkla's investment by them, where it appears on shaky ground. This is a genuine investment. But is it 70 million, or is it like the 30 million plus the original 40 million? Now, the problem is, we're hearing about all this investment, but we're not hearing any convincing arguments. A lot of people got caught up in the hype and believe in the hype. I'm sorry, I'm a skeptic, but it's the skeptic that stops me from making stupid investments where I lose all my money. I do hope I'm wrong, because the more EV trucks and cars on the road, the better. I do want it to succeed, because then my other stocks succeed. You've seen how heavy I am in Workhorse. At the moment, across all my portfolios, I have over 380 shares. I have over 90 shares in one portfolio, and basically it will hit my Workhorse stock if this tanks. Now, there are loads of other issues as well, but it will take a long time to list them all. These are the first red flags that I found out, and they are the ones that set my alarm bells off. I do hope you do your own due diligence on this. I am not here to try to convince you to sell. I'm not that type of guy. If you believe in it and you make money, good luck to you. I do hope I'm wrong on this, but because if I'm wrong on this and it's a success, then, as I said, my Workhorse stock becomes a success by extension. Now, when everyone was saying about I should go in Diamond Peak, there was always something holding me back. I went in initially at $10 and I sold out, and everyone was saying no, it's gonna no. There was something stopping me, and I always listen to my gut, and I always do my research. You guys know how deep I go. I want you guys to protect yourself. Don't go too heavy. I am kind of upset about it because I did want this to be a good one. The videos they do show are of the sort of things that a truck could do. It's not of the truck doing it. Yeah, and that's the thing. It doesn't show the endurance doing it. It shows a truck doing it. It's so Nkla like. It's unbelievable. It's almost orthoranus. And I hate to throw that word in with anything linked with Workhorse, because it's almost like they've got an idea, they've got the people, they've got the plant, but they need, I'd say it's more foreignness than Nkla was. They just need the capital to get it done, and they haven't got the capital, so they're trying to raise more and more capital, and they just don't have enough. But they're not putting out enough promotional material. They're not putting out the promo stuff they should be. And listen, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I would love for the CEO to contact me and say, or the CFO, and say, Sean, this is what's happening, this is the reason why we're not doing this, because of this and that. Or it doesn't even have to be them, it could be their receptionist, but because I realise they're busy. Whenever I've contacted them in the past, you know, they've been pretty responsive with pictures and promo pictures and things like that. I have how can I put it? I've used them, and some links. I've used them in previous videos. However, when I emailed them a couple of weeks ago, I didn't get a response to my questions. I'm not going to say what the questions were. I'm not going to start providing links. I'm not going to start providing pictures or videos anymore, purely because until I do a deeper dive on this, I think I've found enough to keep me out. And I won't be doing a deeper dive unless you guys want me to, because I won't be going in. Don't forget to hit, sorry about that, and don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of others. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Remember, if you guys believe wholeheartedly in a company, and you guys have done your due diligence and your research properly, it doesn't matter what anyone says. It doesn't matter what an idiot on the internet like me says. It doesn't matter what anyone says. As long as you're comfortable in your research and your due diligence. That's why you do your own research, your own due diligence. People like me are here to show you stocks and shares you may have missed. We are here to show you we're here to show you news on these stocks, but you need to research that news yourself. We are here to show you guys links. You may find it difficult to find, but remember, there's usually two sides to every story. So as I said, I hope I'm wrong, but it's not, I'm not saying they won't dig it out, but I'm not saying they don't have a truck. I'm saying that it's very suspect. There's too many red flags for me to invest, especially when there's so many good companies out there at the moment for me to invest in. That's all from me. See you in the next show. Stay safe, stay savvy, stay investing. Hi guys. Well, I was about to wrap the show up there, but then I came across this. Apparently Nancy Pelosi is looking at activating the 25th Amendment to remove Trump. She's trying to put a bill through the House to and set up a committee to see whether Donald Trump is a fit state mind. But should have done that before he took office. But political issues aside, they're going to use the fact that he hasn't been seen live for a while. You remember I said how Thursday would be the telling date. He hasn't been seen live since then, so they want to see that he is fit and able. They want one of the people to actually have history of psychiatry. Now you will be seeing a lot of headlines about Pelosi trying to remove Trump. I do not think this bill will make it through the House. So again, you will see a lot of disruption in the market. I could have made a video on this alone to bump up my views, bump up my subscribers, but I thought it's better to get this video out as quick as possible so you guys know and protect your investment. That's what I'm here for, to try and help you guys. I hope you'll reward me with a like and a comment and a subscribe down below. Sorry about the background noise, I am outside, it is unavoidable, and I'll see you in the next video.